From the windy city skies to the bright game lights. Two bras talk ball, yeah, they live that life. Big wheel with the 5J dubs with the float. Breaking down plays, only real fans know. Pads pop, turf shakes, time to ride. Monkey stomps thunder through the field tonight. Run with a purpose, bring that pride. Chicago strong, let's ride, let's ride. Let's run, we run with a purpose. Heart of the game, yeah, you know we deserve this. Big wheel, J-Dub calling all fans. From Soldier Field to the contest stand.
How's it going? I am Big Will.
I am J-Dubs.
And we are
the Bears Bros Podcast. Hey, guess what? Guess what?
What?
It's really early in the morning. We're in the playoffs.
Playoffs? We're in the playoffs.
Wait, the Chicago Bears?
The Chicago Bears.
We're in the playoffs.
The Chicago Bears led by Caleb Williams.
We're in the playoffs.
We are in the playoffs. Not only that, but we're in the lead of our division again.
Again? Oh, wait, I know why.
Why?
They didn't have Micah Parsons. Right, we're going to talk about the Packers-Bears. We're going to talk about
Are we going to talk about the Packers-Bears?
We're going to talk
Are we going to breathe this morning? No, I don't know how I'm... Shit on me, dude.
Hey, you know that we don't really rehearse on the show, but...
Not only are we going to talk about the Bears-Packers, not only are we going to talk about the upcoming game Bears-Niners, but of course we're going to give our take on the whole stadium stuff.
Yeah.
But
is your phone fully charged? Because I know Sunday I got blitzers on my thumb.
oh my gosh, this dude right here, the text messages I got from him being all pissed off because with the game being on Saturday and I had to work and I did not get the opportunity to watch the game with him, which is a good thing because I probably would have put him in a rear naked choke and I'd be doing the show by myself.
Wow, that escalated really.
I'm just saying, you had me to the point where I wanted to turn my phone off.
Wait, time out. You're forgetting.
You scared the crap out of me, and
I know, I can smell it.
I got my Monster of the Midway juice. Let the wifey pick, and because we beat the Green Bay Packers, she picked the green one. Just saying.
You already ruined the mojo.
I did not. We won. So, because she brought up an interesting thing to me. I said that this season I have limited my trash talk because I did not want to put the negative juju in the street.
Yeah.
And she brought up a very interesting point. It's okay because we don't play them again. Well, we might if we get to the playoffs, but it's okay to do a little bit of trash talking.
Yeah. I used to be that type of person, but I just know that lately, in years past, the Packers have owned us, let's be honest. And every time the Bears lose, not only... You think I'm bad. Holy shit. My Snapchat, my Instagram, my TikTok, my Facebook, my phone, my Facebook Messenger, and I think I also get shit in the slow mail. Non-stop, the Bears lost. And like when we lost to the Packers, how do you go from the number 1 seed to the number 7 seed? It's like...
Yeah,
so
the D to the Bears.
Yeah, my whole point is I'm not that. I have friends that are Packers fans, and actually another...
Wait a minute, you have other friends besides me?
I know, I'm sorry. I've been keeping
That's
it
okay.
secret from you.
I've got other friends too.
Yeah, I know, but
speaking of
yours
friends,
are
hold on,
imaginable.
time out. You see? Christmas present he gave me last week? Good, better, best. Okay,
Never let it rest.
Till your good gets better?
And your better gets best. You had to think. You had to look over there. Don't fucking lie to me.
Oh, for a second I was going to look down.
But
Bears
anyway,
on 3. 1, 2, 3,
Bears.
Bears.
But so, I do, and I have Packers fans, and there's another friend. She has her own podcast. It's a great podcast. Her name's Ingrid Dutton. 1 and 3 podcast. She actually gave mad respect. She was like, I don't know if you saw, but she had tagged me in it, and my whole point is like I'm not going to trash a fan because I hate when it's done to me. And there are some people that right after the game they will just blow up my phone and it's like, damn, dude, just stop. Or you go into work and people's like, hey, what happened to the Bears? I'm like, we lost. So I don't want to do it to them.
Exactly.
So I'm just not that person. And
unless the person's a prick.
yeah, but I just tell just like I mean, if your team loses, there's really nothing you can say. And being on the receiving end for so many years, I just don't do it. I don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't do it.
But
hey,
let's dive into the game.
Yes. You sure your phone's fully charged? Because, god damn, I blew your phone up. I was pissed. Yeah. And I was drinking. Shocker.
You were drinking?
Oh, boy, was I.
His name is J-Dub, and he's got a Bears drinking problem.
No, I'm pretty much aware of it. Yeah, let's talk about, I text you. I said, we need to stop him. We need to smash him in the mouth. Yes, I remember. I was drinking, but I remember. I said, we need to dominate the first drive that we get.
And the first drive looked pretty decent until the unfortunate, it got chucked over Monungai. Which I can understand trying to make that play, but, it was brought up, some analysis. How tall is Kyle Monungai?
5'7".
And you throw a ball up here to try to get, a couple of yards to get the first down. And why wouldn't you use the immortal tush push, especially when you had, I believe it was Komet run up there? Give the ball to Komet. He's a monster. He could have gotten at least 1 yard to get the first down.
That would have been better than what I saw.
Yes. And the stars aligned, and it kind of got redeemed in overtime when basically the exact same thing happened to them. But before we really dive into it, there is something that has been bugging the hell out of me since yesterday that I've seen all over Facebook. A couple of people mentioned is the fact that we won that game and they did not have Micah Parsons and they lost Jordan Love in the game. Okay. I'm going to be straight up. From the way the Packers started that game, they actually played better with Malik Willis than they did Jordan Love. And yes, he got knocked out, and people trying to call Austin Booker dirty.
I don't think it was a dirty
hit. I
think it was an accidental.
Now, what was dirty is, did you see the play where DJ Moore got blasted from behind?
It. I was yelling at my fucking TV.
I mean, he attacked him like he owed him money, and he was behind payments.
Yeah.
And that's why I find it ironic. He is the guy that was defending him during the catch.
Nixon, right?
Yes.
And he was the one who intercepted the ball in the first game to end the game. I think it was Nixon.
Yes, as a matter of fact, it was.
Yep.
And so it's kind of poetic justice. But correct me if I'm wrong, when we beat Minnesota, I pointed out that the way we played them and the way we beat them is similar to how we played them in the first game. Mm-hmm. It's just it didn't work in our favor.
Right.
That is how I look at this game. We were an intercepted pass away from tying the game, sending it into overtime in the first game. And this time, Janae Walker, wide freaking open.
And you remember what I texted you? I'm like, hey, Rome's out, Luther Burns out, and I'm like, and I had to go and look at the roster. I'm like, hey, this guy, I didn't even know about him.
I didn't know. Well, I knew of him because during the preseason he made the couple of touchdowns and his signature celebration. So, and I was excited that we kept him.
Boy,
but he had been hurt all year.
Yeah.
So you texted me his name. I'm like, wait a minute, he's off the injury report?
And I'm like, I said to myself, I'm like, oh, I don't even know. Just before I hand it back to you, I want to touch on something that you said about not having Micah Parsons and Jordan Love. I am just so sick and tired of it because we, for several games, were without our starting linebackers.
Starting secondary.
Were without people in our secondary. We were without our top second and third wide receiver.
Yes.
But, I mean, everybody's going to say because it's the Chicago Bears, just like, the Chiefs lost because they didn't have Mahomes.
Yeah.
So
not only did they, and then they lost
Gardner Minshew to the same injury.
Yeah.
But you're in the NFL. It's like you're in the Major League Baseball. You're in soccer. you are good enough to make it to the pros, you should act like it.
I was going to say, how many people got sent home at the beginning of the season during training camp that would love to be on a 52-man roster that are not?
And, oh, wait, I know the other problem. I know. I'm sorry, I'm taking up a lot of time.
No, go ahead.
Josh Jacobs was on the side. My bad. That's right, Josh
so
Jacobs.
What?
Oh.
So what?
Oh.
Okay. Because to add on to that, who won last night?
Oh, the New England Patriots.
The New England Patriots, who are clinched a playoff spot.
Yep.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Lamar Jackson got knocked out of that game.
Yes.
Have you seen anything on the social media, Facebook, whatever, that, if Lamar Jackson was there, they would have won?
I mean, no, I have not seen anything because, I don't know why. Because Chicago gets treated differently.
The Chargers last week won the game. Patrick Mahomes got knocked out with the ACL and did not finish the game. Do you hear anybody saying, the Chargers won only because Patrick Mahomes got knocked out of the game? Nope. I mean, yes, the Chiefs have not been the same team as they've been. But the fact of the matter is he was in the game and he got knocked out and Gardner Minshew finished the game. Crickets. It's boiling my blood that we've had a phenomenal season. The first season with Ben Johnson, Caleb's second season. And it makes you wonder, would we have been the Commanders last year if we had the right coach? Of the fact that I keep preaching, coaching matters, coaching matters, coaching matters.
Yep.
Ask the Patriots fans with Gerard Mayo and ask Bears fans with Matt Eberflus if coaching matters.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ask Jags fans how they felt before they got Liam Cohen, who came out of nowhere.
And Trevor Lawrence is reborn.
Oh, my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
I should have started him because my fantasy team got their ass kicked because I lost key players. I didn't know that Rashid Rice wasn't going to play. And
that happened to you twice, 2 times, or back-to-back weeks.
That's why I really wish for those who handle the making of fantasy leagues, Yahoo, ESPN, whatever, you should put it in there that you get a 10-minute window right after the kickoff that if a player is ruled out with not enough time to let people know, you have a chance to take somebody off of your bench and move them to your starting lineup. Plain and simple. I was without TJ Watt, obviously, but the fact of the matter is, 2 weeks in a row, I had a starting offensive player get ruled out shortly before the game with not enough time to remove him. Last week I was lucky because Trevor Lawrence played the Jets.
Yep.
This week, not so much. Okay. Got that ran out of my system.
You all right? All back? You need a hug or something?
I'm good.
All right, man. So,
I'm afraid of your hugs.
You shouldn't be.
You smell like baby oil.
That's okay, though, Diddy. So, for 3.5 quarters, I was pissed because...
Pissed is an understatement.
Okay. Yeah.
Again, you're like, if they don't get a score here, I'm done and stuff like that. Before halftime was even over. But continue.
But why we are, if not the number one, we're the number 2 leading rushing team. Why are we not running? I mean, when that guy comes in and he gets that swing pass and he takes it for 30, I get that. But run the ball. I was getting pissed, and I was getting that slide that Caleb did. Okay, I'm not Caleb Williams. I don't know if he was scared, saw an incoming hit. But if you stretch the ball out, you get the first down.
Which is true, but if you look at the way they showed the replay, when he slid at what he thought was the line. It was just where his body hit was just in front of the line. So I mean, it's not like he said, "You know what? I don't feel like getting the."
No, I don't think it was that.
He just didn't want to get blasted because that's what's been happening.
I mean, as fans, we're getting spoiled. You know, it's like the Yankees going on and winning the World Series with a new coach next year or manager. I'm sorry. As Bears fans, we need one. I know. As Bears fans, we're getting spoiled. it's like the Cinderella season. You just don't want it to end.
Oh, you mean the fact that we've had 6 games that we've won within being down in the last 10 minutes?
Yep.
Or correction, last 2 minutes.
Right.
Sorry.
But I'm just saying, as a fan, yeah, like when we played Cleveland, I was calm, I was cool, I was collected because we went out there and we just started doing what we should do. And because it's the Packers, I think because it's the Packers, I'm just like, yeah. So whatever.
Well, I have a theory on that. You're not wrong. We should have kept running the ball, especially with the weather and everything, and how windy it was. But after a while, how long before your defense picks up on that?
Yep.
Because there was a couple of runs where you absolutely knew the ball was going to either Swift or Monungai, and they were met at the line of scrimmage, and it took a little juking and things like that to even get close to positive yardage.
Mm-hmm.
So Caleb had to do things, and there were at times that he did do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But our problem was the defense was not stopping Malik Willis. And
once again,
because there were times when they were at him, all of a sudden he's running the ball. I follow Jacob Infante on X, and he made a comment of the fact that our defense was making Malik Willis look like Lamar Jackson. No, the Lamar Jackson before yesterday.
Yeah.
The point is they were moving the ball with their quarterback more than anybody else. And we were not figuring out how to stop it until later on in the second half.
Because Jacobs wasn't running, and I think it was Wilson, and we were stopping Wilson.
Yes.
And, of course, they threw the touchdown to Dobbs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it, yep. But other than that, they got a couple field goals, right? Because there was only one touchdown, right?
It was a field goal game for the majority of that, including going into halftime.
But you know what? Got to give props to Cairo Santos. Yeah. What if he missed 1 or 2 field goals? But he didn't. Yeah. So every field goal that and I was thinking about this, every field goal that he hit was making us like, okay, we got a chance. Chip away a little bit, here, there.
And I mean, like the one where he had to speed up and they tried to say he took too long, so they had to do the onside kick. And Josh Blackwell, if he does not make the play, the Pro Bowl, of the fact that even his teammates mentioned that during the post-game speech, which I love those.
Absolutely.
But, DJ with the cheese grater just was epic. But if that saved our season. It was like when we got the blocked field goal in the Raiders game.
Yep.
Of something that wasn't supposed to happen that put us back in. We would not have won that game if it was not for that onside kick.
But what I've noticed is we're learning. We're from game to game, we're learning. Because I noticed, and I want to say something, So, accidents happen, we all know. I don't think Austin Booker... Because I text you, I'm like, I don't think that was fucking purpose. You're like, sadly it was. I don't think Austin Booker purposely meant to go helmet to helmet. I mean, if you watch, Jordan Love obviously went like this, and Booker was already coming in.
Yes.
But everybody wants to talk about, that's a dirty hit. Let's go back to what we were talking about Nixon slamming into DJ Moore's back.
Yes.
I mean,
and almost knocked him out of the game.
I mean... whatever.
And
that's
I don't know if something that was said in the first game, started a beef between the two of them. I don't know what the heck. I don't know if he figured that DJ was the only receiver they had, so let's take him out of the game.
Yep.
But it was blatant that he attacked him. And nothing happened. No flag, no nothing. And it was...
I mean, that just goes right back to what we were talking off camera, was that swing pass to Monungai. When the defender ran into Monungai before he even had the ball. And there was like, no pass interference. It's like... So, the refs suck this year for so much around.
And
so much.
Not even in our game of, yes, it benefited us what happened with the Steelers-Lions game because we are now in the playoffs because of that. Our old nemesis helped us out, which...
Yeah, all right.
Sorry. Yeah.
You can do it. Take a minute. You can do it. You said you were going to do it.
Aaron Rodgers helped us make the playoffs.
I didn't think you were going to be able to make it. Good job.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right.
Hold on, I gotta wash this bad taste in my mouth.
That's what she said. Do you see how, ladies and gentlemen, how I baited him into that? You see that? I knew he was going to go for a drink, so...
But yeah, the end of that Detroit Pittsburgh game, and not only that, Seattle game, the 2-point conversion.
That was weird.
There were so many, and they were even talking about that when they were reviewing it.
Mm-hmm.
They called it a touchdown, but yet it's a touchdown, but there was offensive pass interference. The offensive pass interference is not reviewable. Game over.
Yep.
Bears are in the playoffs.
You know, you got to give respect to Jared Goff. I mean, I don't normally see Jared Goff run, but he took that handoff and I hate to say this, he looked like Walter Payton jumping over the goal line. I'm just saying.
The Elway helicopter.
I was like, holy shit. I mean...
You didn't tell me the whole time I've been wearing the tag on?
No. I figured you'd figure it out eventually.
I guess so.
But, yeah, this year there's been a lot of bad calls. Like, you know, just holy shit. Like, you can't even count them.
They were talking about... I forget who was making the comment that these were... he got criticized last week about how the... was talking about the refs are trying to, because they're just average guys, they're trying to get that TV time, and he got, I think, fined for it. I forget what player made that comment. And
Puka?
Yes.
Puka.
Yes, that
Puka Nacua.
And he got fined for it, about how these guys are just trying to get their TV time, and it shouldn't be that way. Just officiate the game, and stop taking games out of the hands of the players and putting it in yours just to make yourself seem relevant for a minute. You know,
kind of like the game. I forget who we were playing. Colston Loveland comes out and he goes to make a move and he gets called for pass interference
when the guy tripped over his own teammate.
Yeah. But yet they use AI assistants for yardage. Why can't they? Whatever.
And how many times have we heard so far this year that the replay assistant saw this? The replay assistant saw this. You don't have to challenge it. It was a first down and stuff like that. So, I mean, what more do you need? You've got so many angles of the game from above, sideways, from the
not including
end zone.
the big jumbotrons everywhere. Yeah. So.
And how many times you hear fans reacting because they look at the replay on the Titantron, they get it right, but the guys that are being paid to make those decisions make asses out of themselves.
And they're always going to somebody in New York, an expert, you know, the rules analyst, and even they are like, if it was me who is the expert, I would call it this, and then all of a sudden it comes back like, so. But you always hear commentators say, you know, there's somebody on the phone in New York that saw this, and they're calling. I'm like, so I don't understand a lot of stuff. So
just like I will say this in our game, yes, it worked in our favor, so I'm happy about it. But so many people also talking about on that final play, the one defender being held where his shirt was pulled, but yet DJ Moore was pretty much wearing Nixon as a cheap suit and still made the catch.
And still no flag.
So it would have been offsetting penalties, but...
Yep. I mean, that was blatant, though. That was... Yeah, that... I don't understand how... Yeah, whatever. I'll be quiet.
So...
Because when I saw it, I saw Nixon, because DJ Moore was like this. I saw Nixon already draped over. I'm like, I instantly said, that's pass interference. and then all of a sudden, like
catches
it was a touchdown, and I'm like, wait, and all of a sudden I was like, so.
Oh, I was screaming, and
Yeah.
I
know you ended up
immediately
calling.
dialed the phone. I'm like waiting for before it was, and I'm screaming, woke my wife up because it was a late game. So yeah, I enjoyed every moment of that game. We got the result. We unfortunately did not get in the first game, and just like Minnesota, we lost first time. We got it right the second time. Hopefully in 2 weeks we do it again with Detroit, who they're not 100%. I was listening on ESPN this morning that Gibbs and Montgomery got a total of 15 yards rushing.
Yeah.
So,
But I do have Gibbs on my fantasy, and he got me a touchdown. So hey,
yeah. But before we get into next week's game of the Niners, we got to give our take on all this talk about with the stadium. Okay, for those that don't know, there has now been talks of moving the Chicago Bears to northern Indiana in Gary, Indiana. Supposedly their governor has said, we'll give you whatever you want and we'll let you build it tax-free, the whole 9 yards. And Illinois governor and the government has made it very difficult for, where you're going to build the stadium. Arlington Heights, you're going to build it in downtown Chicago. We live in upstate New York. We've mentioned this. We're lifelong fans from a distance. Where they're located may not affect us as much as it affects the residents of Chicago. How are you feeling about what you've heard with them possibly moving to Indiana?
So,
on a personal and business standpoint.
So, okay, the business, I understand the business. I get that, okay. Especially if it's tax-free, which, I don't know.
And for what I heard, watching the clip from Pat McAfee, that Gary, Indiana pays Chicago taxes, not Indiana taxes. So it's basically like an extension of Illinois, or however that works. But continue.
No, I'm just going to bring up something. From a business, okay, I understand the business. I get it. Gary, Indiana. Okay. It's Lake Michigan. So I'm looking up the map and I don't know. So here's my Gary Chicago International Airport. Okay, so it's borderline, but whatever. So here's my take on it. Okay. There are some things in sports that you just can't fuck with. You can't fuck with Madison Square Garden. Right? World's most famous arena. You can't fuck with the Tokyo Egg Dome. I don't know if that's still up, but that's where Hulk Hogan and Hiroshi Matsusuke, I can't say his name, whatever, are one of the legends of Japan. Mm-hmm. One of the legends, right? Hulk Hogan, you cannot take down the Tokyo Egg Dome.
As much as we hate them, Fenway Park.
Because
you can't say it about Yankee Stadium because...
Just got to say, I was at the previous... I've been to both Yankee Stadiums, yes. and I've been to Fenway. Fenway is a beautiful park. I absolutely love it. Just like the old Boston Garden. I'm a Boston Celtics fan. The Garden. You can't the parquet floor and all this shit. Whatever. My take on it as a fan, we are the Chicago Bears. We have been known for basically two things.
One of the founding teams.
Yep. Walter Payton and defense. That's what we've been known for. We are the monsters of the Midway. We are the Chicago Bears, not the Gary, Indiana...
Or the Midwest Bears.
You can't fuck with a team like the Chicago Bears or the Green Bay Packers. You just, constantly the 49ers moving from the great Candlestick, or the Steelers and, the old Three River Stadium. You just... To me, as a fan, a new stadium is going to be great. I know. I get it's 2025. You got to upgrade. You got to do what everybody else. I get that. But stay in Illinois. That's my take on it.
So for me, business side of it, it kind of makes sense because no matter what Kevin Warren's tried to do with building the stadium in Arlington Heights or building it in downtown Chicago has been met with problems from Chicago's government, and you have somebody that's saying, okay, we'll give you whatever you want. It makes sense of you can build the stadium and we're not going to tax you for it, which is going to make it cost less, makes you build a bigger, more luxurious stadium. But yes, I 1000% agree with you. It is the Chicago Bears. And don't give me this, oh, well, the Giants play in New Jersey, Jets play in New Jersey, the Commanders were playing in Virginia at one point. Doesn't matter. It's the Chicago Bears. That'd be like the Yankees playing in Brooklyn,
Yeah.
or playing the Yankees playing in New Jersey.
Yeah.
It don't work. They're like he said. Even as much as I hate them, if you had the Green Bay Packers playing in Milwaukee,
Right. No, it would be stupid. No.
or playing in Iowa, just because Iowa said we'll give you whatever you want. You know, using the different stadium analogy. I mean, the different state analogy. But it's the Green Bay Packers. It's the Chicago Bears. You don't put in a whole nother location just because they'll let you do whatever you want.
Yep.
You're going to affect so many people. Now, distance-wise, again, on the Pat McAfee clip, he pointed out, it is 35 minutes to Arlington Heights. It is 31 minutes to Gary, Indiana. Who cares?
Yep. I would, because you know as well as I do as a fan, I know there's a famous movie out there with Mark Wahlberg. I can't think of what it was. It's a football movie played for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Invincible.
Invincible, right? And, you know, in that movie, his father said, the Eagles got me through some of the toughest times. So I'm just saying, and he, you know, he tells you all the time, I yell at my TV, I get mad at what, blah, blah, blah. It's because the Bears have sucked for so long.
Yes.
It is helping me be like, finally, I had, because our Yankees, whatever. My Celtics, we're there. The Orange, whatever. Should never been the ACC, bitches, but whatever. The Chicago Bears, year and year and year and year, we finish dead last. We get blown out. You know, Aaron Rodgers does the discount double take, says he owns us. You know, and then Jordan Love, I like Jordan Love.
It was like a sublet, and he let Jordan Love just take his.
But you know,
place.
But as a fan, like, you know, and we talk about we need to go out to Chicago. We want to go out to Chicago. I just don't understand how you take an iconic. I know it's a different stadium now. I know it's not the original Soldier Field. I know it's been.
Yes.
You take that and you move it away from people where the McCaskies for 100 years or more. You need to stay in Illinois. This is not the Gary, Indiana, Chicago Bears. This is Chicago. It's like removing the Michael Jordan statue. You don't fucking do that. Sorry, you don't.
Or moving the Knicks to New Jersey just cause.
Yep.
So
I mean, it's like the Rocky statue in Philadelphia. It's iconic. I'm just saying, some things.
They did move it though.
Well, I know, but I'm saying, like, there's just certain things that we've already talked about, and our listeners and fans of all their favorite teams know you can't do it.
Like Arlington Heights is a stretch because I don't know the surrounding area as well, but it's still in Illinois. It's still close enough to be considered Chicago, where you're going to a whole other state. And to me, it makes no sense to do that. Just leave it the way it is. Either improve the stadium again, expand it, whatever. But just don't move them out of the state of Illinois and move them to a whole other state.
I mean, because look at the Rams or the Raiders. First it was St. Louis Rams. No, it was the LA Rams. St. Louis,
Yeah.
back to wherever, and same thing with the Chargers or the Raiders. I don't even know.
The Raiders went from Oakland to Los Angeles, back to Oakland. Now they're in Vegas because they couldn't go back to Los Angeles with when they were building SoFi.
Right. So, I'm just saying,
yeah.
just stay in Illinois.
That's a perfect example. Ask L.A. or Oakland Raider fans how they feel about their team being in Vegas.
I probably don't want to do that. I'd probably get punched. I mean, we can go as far as look at the Arizona Cardinals. One day they're playing in Sun Devil Stadium, and then the next year they're the Phoenix Cardinals, but whatever. It's just stupid. So, yeah, very, very good points we touched on. I like that.
All right. So now that we got that negative juju, and part of me thinks they're not even going to figure that out. And the frustration of it, especially with Bears fans, from where I've seen everywhere, could end up costing Kevin Warren his job.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people thinking that he's fumbled this building a new stadium. I can understand that, even though Soldier Field is as much a part of the Bears as the team itself, and the history from Hallis to Peyton to Singletary, the Monsters, the whole 9 yards.
Yep.
All right. We got San Francisco, and I believe it is it a home game or a away?
4 o'clock game.
So I believe
Right, 4 o'clock?
Yes, it is in San Francisco. Obviously, depending on how tonight goes, we're in the playoffs regardless. It's just, it could help the two teams below us possibly get closer.
Did you just say 2 teams are going to blow us?
Below us.
Okay. Woohoo!
Because they still have a chance to...
But they need to win outright and have the
Yes.
Packers, and I don't see that happen, but I don't really care. So.
Well, next week could be the battle of the backups, the Ravens versus the Packers.
yeah. So, I'm just going to call it Candlestick because we're doing the throwback right now. I'm calling it Candlestick. You want to give your prediction? Because I'm going to do go ahead.
So I think we're going to go into this game, especially since it's going to be better weather. I think we are going to play well in this game because I do not believe in Brock Purdy at all. And hopefully I'm not cursing us, but yes, he is a product of the weapons that he's had.
Yep.
And it's going to be more of a Christian McCaffrey game than it is going to be a Brock Purdy in the passing game. Because if we can stop Christian McCaffrey, then I think we have a really good shot at winning this game. It's going to be another nail biter going into the fourth quarter, and then Caleb is going to initiate the ice in his veins, and I think we win again. Because I think we need to go into the Detroit game on another multi-game win streak. So
Score?
24-17.
Okay. This is where you probably won't like me. So, I think that we're going to go into Candlestick. I don't care what the name of it. We're just doing the throwback Candlestick. I don't really think Brock Purdy is a great quarterback. I think he's a product, like you said, of his surroundings. Mm-hmm. I mean, at one time, when you got Christian McCaffrey, he's a future Hall of Famer. You got not Kerry Kittles, George Kittle. Sorry, Kerry Kittles. You know college?
Yeah.
Okay.
Villanova.
Okay, there you go. Good job. And then at one time you had Deebo Samuel, and you had this.
Yeah, you got Ayuk driving 90 miles an hour past the stadium, but he's out with injury.
Yep.
Just saying.
So this is going to be the first time I've done this. I've in shows past. I when I thought we would lose, I decided to not break or to give the juju, but I think that and I have a reason. I think we're going to go into 49ers. I think we're going to lose the nail biters like 24-20 or 21-20. And I think that we I mean, you got Christian McCaffrey, unless something happens tonight, like you said. I think we're just going to lose next Sunday, which in hindsight is going to make us back down to earth a little bit, and then we're going to go into Detroit and smack them in the mouth. I don't think that it's going to be a sloppy game. I think it's just going to be one of those things where you got Christian McCaffrey. He can take a 90-yard little swing pass. He can break whatever. And I'm saying this now because I don't know if we're going to have who's going to be hurt on our team yet. Yeah. So I think we're either going to lose.
Whether or not Rome's going to be back next week.
I think we're either going to lose like 20-21 or 24-20, something like that. Just something, which I think we need. I'm not scared of the 49ers. Their defense is not anything great, but I just think I think every time we lose a game, we come back and we do spectacular things. And yes, we just made the playoffs. And yes, DJ, what an unbelievable catch, but what an even better throw. I mean,
yes.
If
from
you
the 40, our 45.
It was a 53 in the air from where he threw it. Right,
threw a 20-mile-an-hour.
Yes. I just think that sometimes you got to just get knocked down so you can stand up and go.
Going Chumbawamba again. What the hell? We got knocked down and we're on the win streak.
But so I wanted to say against the Ravens, but I didn't because I'm like, if I say we're going to lose, it's going to be bad juju. But I just think that given just the highs that we're on right now, we are on the highest of highs, right? We just beat the Packers.
We beat the Packers. We made the playoffs all in a 2-day span.
And we're currently kings of the NFC North. Currently. Yes. Right, so I just think, I just think that if we lose, like I said a couple of days ago or a couple weeks ago, if we lose, we're okay. We've already overachieved.
Oh my gosh!
And I just think that
overachieving is an understatement. Mm-hmm. How many times have you said we weren't supposed to be here?
We weren't supposed to be here at all, But I just think that I think that we're going to lose, and then Ben Johnson is going to, I just think we have all the momentum.
Yes.
So we need to have it taken away from us. So wait a minute. Ben Johnson said in week 2, after the loss, we are not a championship caliber.
After we got embarrassed by
Detroit.
Yes.
He said we are
not. No, correction. That was week 2. That's right.
We are not a championship. Right.
And then all of a sudden we transformed the team.
Yep.
He called them out in practice. There were players that acknowledged what he said. And it was like, and then we went and got Sauce Gardner-Minshew, and which is ironic. We call him, your wife called him Sauce Gardner-Minshew, and neither one of those two guys are going to finish the season.
So, but I just think I think that that when we lose, if we lose, Ben Johnson can see. Don't take anything for granted. Just because we're here, we need to elevate to go. Not just because we're here. You know what I'm saying? So, for the first time on this show, week 17,
yes,
I'm saying that we're going to lose. Like, it's going to be close. We're not going to get blown out. We're not going to... I think it's just going to be like a 24-21... 2019, so just something where, it's just going to be one of those things. And I think it's just going to catapult us to go to the next level.
There could be another benefit from it. What did I say last week after we lost to Green Bay, how I said that, a positive of that? We lost to Minnesota, we beat them in a rematch.
Yep.
We lost to Green Bay, we beat them in a rematch. If we lose to San Francisco, there is a strong possibility we beat them in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. We win the rematch.
I see that.
You picking up what I'm putting down?
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Because I got knocked down. We get up again. Something going in the tub with my boy Will. Naked.
No! Stop that! You gotta stop that Diddy shit. No Diddy all day.
Wait, no diggity or no Diddy?
No Diddy.
Okay. I guess I put the lotion back. Anyways, but yeah, so like I said, their defense, they don't scare me. Christian McCaffrey should scare you. It's Christian McCaffrey.
McCaffrey is the only person on that team that I'm worried about. Kittle, but he still has to have the ball thrown to him.
Yeah, but you know what? I also like to just say one more thing. We now are at full strength on defense.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Except we still don't have Kyler Gordon, but
Oh yeah, shit.
that's a whole
But welcome back,
other...
Tremaine Edmonds,
Yes.
who balled out. And by the way, I went out in my other league. I picked up Nashawn Wright. Thank you. Got
Yes.
me a point.
And Ben Johnson pointed out in the post-game speech, they were 0-5 in the red zone.
Yep. So, but yep. So that's our prediction. And you know what? It's a 4:00 game. You heard it here first. I'm not gonna start drinking until 4:15
So you're gonna wait until the game starts?
a.m.
So he's gonna be way deep by the time that game starts.
I might even punch the fucking Christmas tree.
No, actually, correction, isn't it the Sunday night game?
Is it?
I believe it's the Sunday night game. Now that I thought about it, because we've watched games that are 4:00 games together.
8:20.
Yeah, it's the Sunday night game.
Oh.
So if you start drinking at 4:00,
shit. So we'll be texting.
oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah, because that's too late for my blood. So two 8:00 games
Yeah.
back to back.
I'll be punching the fucking Christmas tree. I just know. It's like I said before he does the closing. As Bears fans, since 2018, we haven't had nothing to cheer about. And I'm sorry.
The greatest thing that I had to cheer about was the fact that we made the trade that ended up changing our future.
And let's just say the Packers, the Vikings, and the Lions were not what they are today. We got. Yeah, sure. In that tenure, we made the playoffs 2 out of 3 times. I get that. But this team, I've said it before, this is different.
Yeah,
we got offense. We got different defense. We got special teams.
We got even a superstar in the making at quarterback that is shutting everybody up.
Yep.
That's the best part about it, is the fact that, you've got him shutting everybody up. And he is a key reason why everybody's saying that this could be the greatest quarterback class of all
Absolutely.
time. Because you got Caleb, whatever, with Jaden Daniels, but you've got Drake May and Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. Bo, Jesus. Yeah, you know what? Fuck Jaden Daniels. I don't care. Anyways, I just want to say this, and I'll hand it back over to you. I forgot to mention this. His 2 touchdowns, Caleb Williams. Mm-hmm. Did you notice his footwork? He wasn't.
He threw that throw.
The second one, he was set. Okay, he was set. However, the one to what?
Janae Walker.
Okay, yeah, him too.
Air Walker.
Did you see? He wasn't. And if you watched the replay, he had to wait for that to develop, and he was so off center. He wasn't even. He was so unorthodox, but he made the play. And then I'm just saying.
You really want my answer on that?
Sure.
So I'm watching the game. We're getting down there, and I'm thinking, is this going to be like the first game? So you can ask my kids. I was like this from the moment that we were in the red zone, and we didn't get the first play for the touchdown, and then I started looking, creeping the hat off, and then Janae catches it, and I was like, it happened. Because I'm thinking, are we going to have a replay of the first game where we had a chance to tie it, we were there, but this time wide open.
I remember because we were down by 16-15.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, the analyst said, should they go for 2? And I'm like, fuck no, do not go for 2.
Yeah, and they were saying that Ben Johnson was already saying in the first game that if they had gotten the touchdown, they would have gone for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, no.
So I'm watching the game with my daughter and my son, and we get the touchdown. And then all of a sudden they show Cairo getting ready for the extra point. And my daughter's like, wait a minute, didn't they say they were going to go for 2? I'm like, I'm kind of glad they didn't.
Yep.
Just get the points.
Yep.
Just like if we had gotten the field goal at the Terry Bradshaw talking at halftime. If we had gotten the field goal instead of trying the trick play, we might have been. Might not even have been in that situation. It would have been a game-winning touchdown to Ja'Day Walker instead of the bomb.
Absolutely.
And the last 2 weeks, Caleb's confidence and his highlight reel plays has just been what we've sorely lacked. Because, again, it's been, the defense won us this game and so on. Caleb Williams won us the last 2 weeks.
Absolutely, and I had a point, but I forgot. Oh, well. I'll think of it. And
you make points?
Yeah, kind of.
Say,
I forgot.
hold on. Let me see if I can.
Nah, I forgot.
No. I was trying to put the juju out there. But this has been another wonderful show.
Absolutely.
Merry Christmas to everybody. We're
Merry
recording
Christmas.
today because obviously our normal day of the week is Thursday, and ho ho ho. But I'm not gonna give up Christmas to hang out with your nonsense. But Merry Christmas to all Bears fans.
I would put on clothes.
Stop doing that. Caleb Williams and the Bears gave us Bears fans a wonderful Christmas present.
Absolutely.
We beat the Packers before Christmas. We are in the playoffs before Christmas. It's. I'm still adjusting to how I feel about this season, of the fact that, like you said, we're not supposed to be here. This is what we hoped for and didn't think we were going to get.
Yep.
Last year, I was laughed at in all of our Bears fans groups of we could have a 10-win season. And everybody's like, are you freaking crazy? We got Caleb Williams as our quarterback, everybody bashing him. And now he is tied with the immortal Peyton Manning for most comeback wins in a season with 6.
I just remembered. Sorry.
Oh, see?
So, we talked about this year would be the first year we've ever had a 4,000-yard passer. It's probably not going to happen. But you know what? Who cares?
You never know.
Who cares? I'm just saying. I mean, I know. I'm just saying. That was my point. Everybody's like always wanting to bag on. You don't have this. You don't have this. We're winning. We're in the playoffs. Where's the great Jaden Daniels and the Commanders? Where's Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys? I'm sorry. Where's the Packers? So yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit of trash right now. But yes,
Patty and the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Where is
so we don't
Lamar and the Ravens?
So we don't have a 4,000-yard passer, but you know what we got? We currently got playoff seed. Right, this way, playoff seed. We could easily have 2 1,000-yard rushers. We are right now kings of the North. So yeah, I don't give a shit about a 4,000-yard passer because where is Jared Goff?
Out of the playoffs.
There we go. That's all I gotta say.
It is such a crazy thing. I have to look this up. We were talking about the alternate universe, that there is a strong possibility that these playoffs will not have the Baltimore Ravens, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Detroit Lions, the Minnesota Vikings, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All were looked at as favorites to make the playoffs. And how many of those teams were listed as Super Bowl contenders? Yep. Especially Detroit.
Detroit Lions was like one of the top ones. Them and Buffalo, I think. Yep.
Yeah, everybody was saying that, the Detroit Lions are going to be the kings of the North. They're not going to give it back. And we were going to be in last place. And we have a legitimate question now. And it's not even like a far-fetched reality of the fact that we possibly could be wherever the hell the Super Bowl is this year, as long as the stars keep aligning.
Yeah.
Because we've been in every game except for one.
Yeah.
and we have a chance to rectify that in 2 weeks.
But you know what? I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Yeah, I get mad when we lose. It's been very well documented on this show. There might be some footage, too. I don't know. But Will always leaves with all of his body parts that he came with.
No matter how many times I've been threatened.
Pretty much. Like I said before, many times, as a fan, you want this. If we were to lose the next 2 games and we get bounced in the playoffs, it's going to suck. I'm going to get mad. I'm going to say a few things. But when I look back, I'm going to be like, we weren't even supposed to be here.
I was going to say, did you just say us getting bounced in the playoffs?
I'm just saying, though. Right.
Nobody thought
Yeah, I'm just saying.
playoffs was a reality.
Playoffs?
Playoffs.
Playoffs?
Yeah. We hope we win another game.
But I'm just saying, so you're going to look back, and if anything, this season has taught me that here it comes. You get knocked down, you get back up, and you keep going. So
And it just has me so hopeful. Just the potential of what our future is going to be. Of the fact that this is year 1 of the Ben Johnson experience. Just imagine what it's going to be like with another offseason of all those weapons and
Yep.
whatever else we add in free agency in the draft.
Absolutely.
The guy knows what he's doing, obviously. And you could see last night, Detroit is not the same team without him calling the plays.
Yep.
Nothing against Dan Campbell.
Well,
I mean,
you take away your nucleus, and, well, yeah, I know. They're going to say, well, we beat you guys 55.
oh, who did you beat? Who did you beat?
Yeah.
You beat this team without this guy. You beat this team without that guy, and blah, blah, blah. They still don't want to give us respect about the Philly game. We beat Green Bay. Oh, it's because of this. You beat the Browns because it's the Browns.
But we were
the Browns had
without
almost beat
so many starters.
Buffalo yesterday.
And I'd like to say one more thing. I really hope that Myles Garrett next week
Yes.
gets at least one sack.
Sorry. I like records being
Who are they
broken.
playing anyway?
They are playing somebody.
Are you sure?
I think so.
I mean, it's possibly they're not playing anybody.
No, they are playing. They are playing that one team from the one place.
They're playing the Steelers. So he can get
Oh,
the record sacking good old Aaron Rodgers.
All right. So, yes.
Who, again, did us a favor. And my wife saying, oh, you're going to root for Aaron Rodgers. I'm like, no, I'm rooting for the Pittsburgh
Yeah, I know.
Steelers.
Just before we cut to that, I had put on Facebook, I am currently a Steelers fan. And so my friend Sue, who is a Packers fan, like, it's because you secretly love Aaron.
No.
It's like,
No.
I didn't really want to respond because I'm just like,
I will respond for you. No.
I'm just like,
I'm a Mike Tomlin fan.
the reason why I don't like Aaron Rodgers is because he's just a jerk. He's so arrogant.
No, say it right.
He's
He is
a bitch.
prick.
He's a bitch.
He is a prick. He's not won enough to be a prick as much as he has. There's a guy in the Fox booth that had every right to act the way that Aaron Rodgers acts, to any team that he's on. And he never did.
Yeah,
Unless there's things we don't know.
I mean, maybe that's why Aaron Rodgers is on his third team.
And the team that he made his legacy with
Said, fuck you, we're done with you. Yeah.
We were done with your bullshit. $50 million is not enough for you to decide you want to play football.
See you later.
Exit stage left, and he's like, oh, I want to play football again.
But then
I'm
when
going to go to the Jets, and yeah.
But when things don't go right, it's always somebody else's fault.
Well,
Always, it's always somebody.
Yeah.
Whatever. Don't
I mean, look at the game where he blamed his receivers
for not running the route. Yep.
They're not
Accidents
practicing
happen.
the routes, and it's what Aaron Rodgers does.
Yep.
But again, he helped us make the playoffs. So yeah, golf clap.
Great movie, by the way. Men at Work, gotta watch
Yeah,
it.
it is. It's one of those unsung classics.
Yep.
But so again, to everybody, Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy whatever the heck
Happy
you want to
Hanukkah.
celebrate. And Hanukkah already going? I never understand the calendar, but yeah. And so please be safe during this holiday season. Make sure you and your loved ones
You having a fucking stroke?
I was trying to figure out the way to word it correctly and not make it dark.
And I'm the one who drinks. Yeah. Did you catch that? He was just like
Well, I don't
I'm
know
just saying,
what was in there.
when you watch this video, ladies and gentlemen, he was just like the gerbil stopped and he had to like reset real quick.
Alright, but to my tag team partner, J Dubs, you and the missus, she obviously she's recovered from her knee injury.
Yep. I had to open the 21-day window so she can come back. I just don't know if I'm gonna have to just cut her. I mean, she's not 100%. She's still hobbling.
Dude, from what I know about you, you have trouble finding starters. So you don't want to have to move to a backup. You got yourself a starter and just deal with it.
I'm just gonna see what's out there. You know, I mean,
there's no waiver wire for you, buddy.
I'm saying.
All right. So again, I am Big Will.
I am J Dubs.
And we are the Bears Bros Podcast.
Merry Christmas,
Peace.
everybody.
Bear down for life.